Yeah, thank you so much, Yash Vora. Kunal Ghosh, who started off in the beginning, and my good friend Dr. Kannan Modgolia, who has been an inspiration all through for promoting FOSSI, all through the country. We have Ganesh, who has joined in the midnight, for attending this function, and all other students and faculty members who have joined for this very interesting and important circuit design and simulation marathon using eSIM. I didn't know anything about it, and only through the short presentation which Dr. Kannan made just now, about 5 minutes ago, I could understand that you have combined XSpice GHDL into NGHDL, and even using C coding, you can move to and fro, and then you can control those microcontrollers. And these are very, very important tools for designing circuit and simulation. We have both analog as well as digital, circuits being designed. I heard about FPGA earlier and many other such tools which are coming in. We must train our students, and we had association between AICT and IIT Bombay's FOSSI lab in a variety of ways in the past, in the last 1 year in pandemic itself, whether it is the starting of what we call the stories of Panchatantra, being created as films, short films, and school children participated in that, fourth standard, fifth standard, and they learned the open source software and created excellent, interesting, stories about our own ancient, stories which we all studied, either in the Chanda Mama or in Panchatantra. They were recreated in the form of a video. And that is so exciting, students being able to do that. And we involved Whistling Woods also in that. This is one of the institutions who run for entire filmmaking. When people will look at all of this, their interest, enthusiasm, excitement has no bounds. And similarly, we then had some kind of an hackathon with ISRO, and it was called Mapathon. And again, using a lot of GIS tools and ISRO maps, how each district's resources can be mapped, different layers can be created, which will be very useful in terms of peacetime as well as crisis time. Whether it is in terms of pandemic, you want to know where are the hospitals, where are the ambulances available, all of that can be together, brought in. Even other economic aspects like what is the source of water, mineral, electricity, anything can be put in, and that many students have done some amount of work. I think, as pointed out in the beginning, although this circuit design and simulation marathon, the word is marathon. So marathon is a long distance running. So यहाँ जो आ रहे हैं लंबे रेस के घोड़े चाहिए हमको, ये छोटे रेस के नहीं चलेंगे. So although the program itself is of 2 weeks duration, we want all the students who are associated to continue to create such circuit design. And that's what we want in that Mapathon. Whoever participated, I think we keep giving appeal to them that whatever work you did, whatever you understood, that open source software, continue to use it, and at least each student, starts saying that this is my district and I want to create entire resources of this district available for the entire country. I'm sure it's not a big task. We have nearly 70, 80 lakh students in the technical colleges. And there are also students from other domains. So totally in higher education, 3.5 crore. And these are so simple that it is not necessary that they should be engineering college students. One can be even an arts, commerce college student. It's very easy to learn. You need passion. That passion is what drives all of us. And I'm sure Kannan is a great motivator. He drives that passion. We also had a similar hackathon, which is, again, you mentioned Scilab as part of the NMICT, equivalent of that MATLAB, which is Scilab, which is in the open source. There was a toolbox making hackathon, and we got some new tools designed. So all of this is certainly possible, provided we start interacting with our faculty and students. And my few of the other things which we have done, I would like to mention. In this pandemic year, we trained, faculty members through what is known as Atal Academy, AICT's Training and Learning Academy, in all emerging areas like AI, IoT, machine learning, deep learning, robotics, 3D printing, cloud computing, cyber security, data analytics. 1.65 lakh teachers were trained in this 1 year, 948 5-day workshops. And this has become a world record. We also had a very recently, last month itself, a record, an IIT Madras startup, Buvi, and ourselves, AICT, we jointly held a 1-day intervention of students registering and doing it, training them in Python, and using AI, they will create a face recognition small tool. And 1.26 lakh students did it. Our target was 10 lakh, 6 lakh students only registered, but 1.26 lakh students completed in 24 hours. I think these are all magical figures. The world is looking at India, So how is it possible? So we said we have a huge population. So even if 5% of them do something, it is going to be phenomenal compared to the entire globe. And that is the power of using technology on one side and the passion on the other side. I think this is the marriage of the two, and that is creating these wonders. The applications of all this circuit design, I don't want to tell because you are all well versed. You all know whether it is our basic need in agriculture. You can have robots, you can have drones. Their circuit designs, you can do it at your home and then start operating. Healthcare, you have in education also. You can use aerospace industry. The time that is available has to be fruitfully used. This number 3,000, we will certainly make it 30,000. We will make it 3 lakh. That is the confidence which I have, and we will continuously engage with each other and try to develop this as an open source movement, which we already are doing. Our own MOOCs courses, your spoken tutorials, each one of them are empowering our citizenry at nooks and corners. And the only government that it has to do is to lay the fiber optic line to all nooks and corners, like we reached every village in terms of electricity a couple of years ago. You need to have the bandwidth available at every doorstep, like electricity is available. And wherever the students are not able to buy, we should provide them free devices. And these are not very cheap devices. Government can easily afford. If we do that, therefore, we will be able to truly have access, equity, all of that, whatever we say in our new education policy and everywhere can be truly implemented, and we will see India rising star. All that, what we say, Vishwa Guru and all that is certainly possible. And you are the makers. We are all gray hair people, gray beard and gray hair. We're all losing people, So you are the young generation who will make it happen. Hopefully we will live to see that day. Thank you very much. Namaskar.